Hey guys, what's up? I'm the Ultimate Doom here, doing another video. And you know what, before I actually show these off, I just want to say I really appreciate the responses I've been getting for my rant videos, my update videos, and my mock videos, especially Keifu, the latest one. It has really got me into wanting to do mocking again. Not just on YouTube, I noticed that on the TTV boards I got a couple of responses there too. So I really do appreciate it. You know, you guys have no idea how much that means to me when you guys do comment, and it's been mostly positive and it's great. You know, I am not the best biotuber at all, but I think it's pretty cool when some people do actually watch my content and like to follow, you know, the stuff that I've been working on. Speaking of which, I have been considering doing another biotube skit, because I haven't done one in a while, and you guys know about my slump, but I'm slowly getting back into it, so we'll have to wait and see. But with that out of the way, I just wanted to talk about that. Let's go ahead and take a look at some mocks, okay? Some updated mocks. And by the end of this video, I have actually never showed this mock off. I've shown it on the Keifu video, but you can barely see it, and it was the first Keifu video. So, you guys pretty much have not seen this fully yet. And it's a total of 3 characters that are just made in a group, and you guys will get to see it at the end of this video. It's nothing too special, but whatever. Anyways, speaking of nothing too special, I just want to show off Gunso real quick, because I never did a video on Gunso. It's just a simple bounty hunter character. You know, he's got a little knife here, a little ammo belt, a couple of little ammo things right here, and he's actually got a sniper on the back, which it actually hooks up to these little blades so it doesn't, you know, it doesn't wiggle out of place. It's in there, and it's not actually connected onto anything really. It's got the peg around the side there that he uses to hold, but other than that, nothing much. And then he's also got this dark leg that will make sense, hopefully, in later videos, but so far that is the character. I know this arm is pretty bare, he should probably have something on it, but, you know, I still like this mock, you know, it's okay. Got a little piece of blue right there in his chest. So yeah, just a small little mock, a specific character that I wanted to make, so I just wanted to show that off. And then after Gunso, I want to show off Vinci real quick, because she has a couple of updates going on for her, and she's pretty tough. So let's go ahead and raise up the camera. I also added these little bits of armor. Don't know if I showed that off in the previous video. Some of these updates I might repeat because I don't remember talking about them in previous videos. But anyways, so for her, what I did was added these little gun things here so that she can actually use them. And then this butt piece right here, which replaces the black one. The black one was cool, but I just decided to use this instead. Also allows her to have a little bit of light blue underneath there, because I was able to add that to it. Yes, Nuva boobs, I get it. It's kind of for her character, because she's kind of a whore anyway, so there's that. But she still has her weird arm. I added a little spike for the thumb, so there we go. But yeah, nothing much has changed, but I figured I might as well show that off for you guys pretty quick. Okay, so for the main Toa lineup, we've got Vortrack here. I'm pretty sure I showed this off in other videos, but the shoulders have changed completely because this is actually the version that I wanted. I also took off the blade. There was no reason for it. It was basically a blade that you can hook up to his hand, and I figured, you know what, there's no point to that, I'm just going to leave that off. I also added a black hose instead of a silver one, but I'm not sure if I'll keep that and I'll switch back to the silver one. But yeah, there's Vortrack. Nothing much else has changed on the mock, so there we go. And then, if we're going to go in order of which one I created, a Cana would be next, but I want to get Acto out of the way, so let's go ahead and talk about him. So for Acto, I added this little tie. It's got a little bit of pink, because why not? I changed up his arms so that he can have some light green. I also added a little bit of gray right here, just so that these aren't too plain, but he still has that articulation right there. Oh, excuse me. Like, he doesn't have armor that gets in the way, so that's pretty cool. And yeah, a couple little bits of armor right here, and then other than that, nothing much else has changed. Also add this weapon, but again, I don't know how much of this I've talked about in a previous video or not. For Proheek, I believe I've talked about the arms, but let's talk about the arms again. They're just big, hulking bits of arms, and instead of these being used as weapons, which now he's got a little bit of a jetpack and a little gear that doesn't do anything, but has been added so that it looks more like a Toa, because some Toas had that, like some first generation Toas, but I decided to add these and use them as weapons instead, so he's got that. Alright. So that is pretty much it, except for I also added this little bit right here, just to throw in a little bit more yellow, I guess. Alright, now going back into the order of things, we have Cana. Now, she has pretty much changed a little bit. I'm still working on this one, but I'm getting closer to finishing this off. I think I'm going to replace these gray pieces for silver, just so that it looks like it's attached to the backpack. The backpack, I kind of want to add something to it. It just kind of seems a little bare right here. But I originally had these little blades that would come off from the back, but now I added them to the skirt piece and added a couple of other little blades to the bottom there. I also added this little black piece right here just to fill that out. I know it kind of wobbles in there, but at least she's not stick thin anymore. Also I had this little blue piece, didn't really realize that I had that. If there was a blue one that I had, I'd replace it for like this color blue, but unfortunately I do not at this time. And then I also added the grappling hook right there just to kind of fill it out. Also added some blue armor right here. But the main difference from, I believe, the last time I showed her off was that. And yes, I will try and find light blue Borak eyes to replace that. I have one, and I know that I have another one that I could replace with, but I can't find that. And then these hooks, I want to change for like blue or silver. I have two in silver, but I don't know if I want to replace that for silver, blue, or leave it as gray. I don't know, you guys can comment below on that one, because I have no idea what to do with that. Yeah, there's a Cana. And yes, I did swap out the mask from the original one. This is actually, it's not because of comments that I got, this was the actual mask that I wanted to use from the first try. You know, I mentioned that Acto was out of order, but I already showed off Proheek, and he would have been the next one, so yeah, I guess that doesn't matter anymore. Okay, anyways, Clicks. Some people have been asking me about Clicks, because she's got a lot of paper on her head now. Why does she have paper on her head? Well, I get a lot of comments about the mask, and really, that kind of has bothered me, and but I didn't want to change the mask. I wanted to keep that mask. But at the same time, it was just a black mask with a white everything else, white and silver. And it just didn't really look right. So I decided, you know what, I'm going to add some white pieces of paper to this, give her white eyelashes and everything. So there's that. Fun fact, I actually really wanted to do the eyelashes, but that was not the first thing that I did on the mask. I also added these little white pieces right here, just to fill that out so it doesn't look as plain. Her backpack has actually changed quite a bit now, and I think this is the version that I'm going to keep at least for a while, because it's flat enough and it has that piece that I want to use, it has these little bits that I want to use, so we've got that. Also, I decided to add this little piece right here. I know that's not much, but I don't know, I did that, so there's that. Also decided to add some paper to the legs right here. to add a little bit more white, because someone had mentioned that her legs are completely silver, and I thought, you know what, I can swap this, or not swap this, I can just add some white to there, so I decided to do that. So there's Clicks, that is her updates. And then for Trekka has changed quite a bit. He has a little bit more red to him now. He's got some red hose thing going on. He's got a red spike on the back of the head, which I actually think looks very good now. This arm is pretty simple. I'm not sure how I feel about the fire right here. It is growing on me, so there's that. I just added like these little flat pieces of red. I would like to change them out, but for right now I just have that. And then his black arm pretty much hasn't changed too much. I add this little bit right here. That's pretty much it. But most of it is pretty much the same. And then I added this little bit of clothing right here. And that is attached by staples from the side. So this just goes wherever the hell it wants. And that's just attached right from the back here. Also added these little jet boosters in the back right here. So that is basically the updates to him. He's actually got quite a few updates now. And he's got a lot more red going on now, so that's very good. And there's a fly buzzing around, which is pissing me off. Alright, so that is the updates. And as promised, I will show off that MOC that I've never shown off in a video. I won't go too into detail on them, but these MOCs were made probably early in the year, actually. I'm not sure how long it's been. It's definitely been more than a few months. But these two are the twins. And then you got this little bird creature right here. And they have a little gimmick, which some of you might be able to guess what it is, but I'm not really going to show that off right now. I'm just going to show that and leave you at that. So anyways, that's pretty much it. I thank you guys for watching. Please like, comment, share, subscribe, and all those fun doodads. Once again, I thank you guys so much for checking out my content. I really do appreciate it. Again, I am not the best BioTuber, but I'm glad that someone's watching. So anyways, that is pretty much it. Again, I thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys next time.